girl. She likes to wear bikinis during any form of weather. Hey guys, welcome to chapter 54's review for Mission Yozakura Family, and this chapter was yet again another slice of life chapter, a little bit more of a comedy chapter as well. And this time I want to also try something new. I will still have the thumbnail also as part of the main video image here, but also at the same time there's certain things I want to discuss. So this chapter really begins off with Tayo and Matsumi just going to a shop, speaking to Grandma, and obviously all the shops they go to are in some way, shape or form related to the Spy Association. And then we have this submission of spy battle subgenre going on, and by the looks of things this was just a rush chapter because just to incorporate all the candidates of the thing, and these battles are to help push the your ranks quickly up. And when these missions started, everybody had decided, let's go after the Yozakura family, let's go after their new member Tayo. So that's what happened. So first off, during this we come to a young girl called Fu Sen. She's a silver rank spy, and she can do a lot of different things with gum. So she's very good with gum. So that's her special ability, is something to do different things with gum. And she was submitted by Ma from the Osaka prefecture. So we learn a little bit, just getting brief introduction to different spies within this chapter, but in a very quick way. Next we get introduced to Yamorin, who's a bronze rank spy, and she can climb walls and ceilings like a gecko. She was submitted by Kiro-pan, spy from Chiba prefecture. And then we get to the next lot, the weirdos, as the rest of this chapter will associate them. So I'm just going to quickly go around because it's all in a splash page, and like I said, I'll be probably having these images up here when I go through them as well. Up here, so we get Rabbit. He dresses up like a rabbit and has 100 functions. We get introduced to Amy Shigami. She's strong, but she's a scaredy cat. We get introduced to a crazy girl who's also a bronze rank. All these ones on this page, a majority are bronze rank spies. We get crazy girl. She likes to wear bikinis during any form of weather. And as you can tell, she's an American and everything. And the other thing is mentioned there that you'll probably be able to read in there, but I'm not going to pass that in this way. And then we have Himon Man, who's a bronze rank, and he wields ropes. And then we've got Jizo, who's a bronze rank, got a stick figure, and literally is drawn like a stick figure. And looks like he has a scouter as well. Sensei, you've got your... Then we've got an emergency, silver rank, bronze rank, Ginji, who is a dog, who's a Shiba Inu, who's a bronze rank. We've got Smile, that is a silver rank, and we've got Leijo, who is a bronze rank. And that is pretty much all the spies that I have introduced, and they all go after Tayo and everything. And then we get the emergency of a bank robbery, and that's where they all ended up going off. Instead of fighting Tayo, they go off to fight this bank robbery, and let's just say they get all arrested in the comedy. And then the end of the chapter, we see Grandma, the granny of the shop. We learn that she was still she used to be a spy, but she retired because of probably her age and everything. But Matsumi still says that she still got it, that you should come out of retirement and everything like that. But the chapter was literally a comedic chapter of just trying to go after Tayo. At the same time, Tayo got arrested along with the freaks. it's called. One of the panels actually mentioned diversity, so that is a really nice touch as well. There's a lot of diversity within this chapter at the same time, and it just shows that this chapter was just felt a little bit rushed at the end of this week, and it just feels like it was one of those chapters that needed to be done because it was just a little fun chapter. From some of these character designs that are full on detailed and characterized, I have a funny feeling that some of these are going to be popped up again in later chapters, but at the same time, some of these just felt like one-off characters that got quick introductions and then were one and done deals. Like that stick figure, I do not see him returning at all in the series, but all the other ones that have a bit more detail and designs gone into them, they do feel like they are going to show up again, definitely with some of the interesting details they were given in their bios, in the bio panels in this chapter. But other than that, this chapter was literally just a fun little comedic chapter, and it did really just felt like that. It felt a little bit rushed. In all fairness, you could learn a little bit about what the Spy Association does in certain aspects and stuff, but at the same time, you can literally just skip this chapter and it wouldn't affect the story in general. It just felt like it needed to be made type chapter. It just felt a little bit rushed, this chapter, because it just needed to be done, but it was one of those chapters that it just felt a little bit rushed and didn't really need to be there at the same time. So if you really wanted to watch it, you could just skip it and don't need to read it. And if it gets adapted to an anime, because it could get done within an episode, be part of an episode, and it doesn't need its own standalone episode unless they manage to drag this chapter out to a point where it would fit an episode length, and they could actually build onto the chapter a lot more. That's where I would consider it, that would have worked best. But this chapter just felt a little bit rushed. It didn't really, you could literally just skip it and it wouldn't really affect the story all that much unless some of these elements get brought up yet again in later on chapters. But at the same time, I don't see that happening here at all at this moment in time. At this moment in time, I still think this could have just been skipped, and and it wouldn't affect the story at all. But it was still a fun, enjoyable chapter, but one that could be easily skipped if you don't really want to read it and you want to get back to next week's episode or next week's chapter if it's not on break. So other than that, that's all that needs doing about this episode. That's all that needs doing, and that's all there is to it. So other than that, just like always, comment down below what you liked and didn't like about this episode chapter. Do you think did you find it was a comedic chapter in your eyes? Did you like some of the character designs of the introductions of these characters as well? And how about this? Did you like what do you call it? Or did you feel like this chapter can be skipped because it didn't really feel like it added to anything of the story? Just leave your thoughts about it down in the comment sections down below. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya. A nice chapter, but one that I said in the main review that it could be skipped, and that's all it is. But like always, you can check out what appears on the screen here, and check out my previous reviews for Mission Yozakura Family, and you can check out my last episode review for Digimon Adventure 2020 as well. And also don't forget to check out my affiliated links down in the video description down below. And also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new here, don't forget, and you want to keep up to date with all my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, press the bell notification bell, and then click all to keep up to date with all my videos. But other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya.